All right, this is another one. Shocking. Most wanted armed robber surfaced as a pastor. Okay, the news in details. Nigeria's most wanted criminal in the 1990s, namely Shina Rambo, has resurfaced in the Ekiti capital claiming to have seen the light of God. Rambo, who gave his real name as Oluwashina Oluwagbemiga, confirmed himself as the once terrifying armed robber who rocked Nigeria. He said so many people, especially the police, would be surprised to hear the same man they claimed to have killed on a number of occasions is still alive, claiming that he was now a complete child of God preaching the gospel in prisons and other reform centers. Rambo, who gave 1958 as his year of birth, said he was born as a native of Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital, but was raised in Benin City. My father was a prominent person and a soldier moving from one part of the country to the other in my attempt to acquire black power. Then, I went to a total of 21 places, prominent among which were Minna, Niger State, and later Oro in present-day Kwara. I was in one of those places for 91 days in Idari, Ondo State, where we were mandated to be sucking the milk of a possessed woman's breast as our only food and water, so occult powers could transmit to our body. At the end of the whole exercise, I possessed a total of 901 power images that can be used to cajole or disappear at a scene of a crime and project the image of another person. So if I was killed at a particular point, I had the power to resurface in another place in another form, he said. Rambo expressed regret over his roles in a series of deadly crimes that held the country in chaos for years, claiming that he was misguided by evil spirits. He said the moment he accepted Christ, he realized he had no more occult powers as the Spirit of God suddenly descended on him and directed him to drop all his bad habits and start preaching about God. Quoting the Holy Bible conspicuously throughout the radio program he was speaking on, Rambo said he had won many souls through his preaching, while a number of churches had also been established. Rambo stated that the death of his wife and 3 children on a single day in the hands of those who came to arrest him but did not meet him was the worst regret of his former life in crime. I was to be arrested on that fateful day, but those that came could not find me, so they killed them, he said. He urged the criminals minded to turn over a new leaf in record time and have a change of heart so as to receive divine salvation as well as avoid incurring God's wrath, he said. All right, wow. A lot of people are like, wow, this is serious. Wow, this is really serious. A notorious armed robber who has killed a lot of people. Now a pastor. Wow, that is to tell you that there is God on the throne. Well, the thing is, most times it happens that a lot of people, out of frustration, they get themselves involved in some odd jobs that are like criminal jobs. Let me use that word right now. And the reason being that most of these people, because of frustration, they indulge in things like that. And sometimes you will notice that most of these kind of people, they get themselves involved simply because maybe their father and their mother are not together. and out of frustration they are led to get some training, let me say some informal training outside wedlock right now, when the father is not there to caution the son, when the mother is even doing something that you cannot even write home about. The next thing you discover that where this kind of son will be able to learn things will be outside, and most times it could either be positive or negative side, because some people might just go out to learn from good people right now, and then as it is in the other way around, it could now lead some to bad company. And I am very sure such is what has happened to Shino Rambo. And he said a lot of things, that he had done a lot of things, a lot of atrocities. You understand that even if he's being shot, gun will not be able to penetrate. But in the end, he was caught, and I don't know what happened. He wasn't killed. And now that's to tell you that when God actually wants to use you, there is nothing anybody can do about it. That's to tell you that God really wants to use him. That is why God spared his life, and God made him to see a lot of things. And look at now, burning for Christ, preaching the gospel. Wow, this is a great lesson. That's to tell you that God can use anybody. Just submit yourself to him to be used. Even if anybody, in fact, for people that knew him then, they would have been like, wow, it's not this man. Because if you even take a very good look at the picture, you see that the difference is just so clear, that when he was in the world, when he thought he was making money and then doing all sorts of nonsense, he was not looking healthy. You understand? But now that he has embraced God, the reverse has been the case. Well, I just want to say a very big congratulations to him, and because a lot of people had gone through this, in the end they experienced firing squad. You know what that means? And that was just it. That was the end of these people. A lot of them like that, but in his own case, God really tried to use him, and now the whole thing is working for him. Well, I will say very big congratulations. Meanwhile, let me have your take on this one, and remember to subscribe. Bye for now.